All right. Good morning, optimists. Today is Thursday. Wow. May 11th, 2023. We are already almost 6 months into the year. Can you believe it? What's up, Tiny? Today's going crazy. Yep. All right. So it looks like the market is about trend reverse. I just had a chance to look at it just now. So let's jump on in. I hope everyone is doing awesome this morning. Here we go. There is that trend reverse that I just mentioned. Currently, account is up 1578. That's some change. Let's see, we have room up to like 32. I'm gonna join the bid right here.
Order filled.
We're in at 30.50. I'm gonna go for 31.25. Just 3 contracts, 3 ticks. This may pull back a little bit. Take another position right here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try and consolidate both these at 30. Oop. There we go. All right, kind of pulled back a little bit more than I wanted it to. Probably should have waited for that pullback instead of the original entry point. That's okay. Let me turn the music up a little bit for myself. I think it's okay because I can see that we're on approaching the 5200 cross on the 20-second chart. There's a nice pop up there. Wow, that was a really nice pop, but still not up to our sell. Just one tick away. Let me get this back on 3. Just one tick away, man. I think this has room up to 32. There's a pretty hefty amount of volatility. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little more volatility than I expected on that. Take a look at this 1-minute chart and validate this trade. I'll just move my volume chart. I guess I kind of bought into resistance. Damn, down $700. Holy shit. All right, I probably got to cut this. Holy crap. This is massive volatility. I just cut that. I just lost $1,300. $1,412. Holy crap. Wow. Absolutely crazy. All right. Already got some energy going here. I think I just filled that at the bottom. Yo, come on, charts. Can't be slow like this. I was kind of anticipating that. I'll go 3. And we go for 7 ticks. Seems like that range is available. I'm gonna wait for this red to yellow. That hit pretty hard because that was like the bulk of my winnings right there on my account. 1,412 on the first trade of the day. Holy moly. And I added to that position too. It's just because it literally went 1 tick below what our sell order was. These things happen. That's okay. Not gonna feel too much about it. I think I underestimated some of the volatility of the day. I also think I overestimated the ability for this to get back above where it was supposed to go. Market's moving pretty fast today, so looks like I need to be kind of cautious. I want to see this 5200 break, and the charts are slow today, man. Come on, dude. I literally filled at the bottom. Okay, jumping back to the 20-second. I'm gonna wait for the 9 to get above the 12. I should have taken more time to assess the market right off the get. I also should have cut that faster, but I was I honestly thought this was gonna break it back to the upside, which is why I held through. That's all right. I've actually worked out of situations like this pretty consistently before, so I'm not overly worried about it. But I'm gonna take a moment to try and assess the 1 minute chart. 1 minute has 9 below 12 on approach for 26 across to the downside. We do have potential for this upside break somewhat soonish. Trailing max at 892, so I think we can still be okay with this. Pretty heavy hit right there, though. Huh. What up, Kevin? Good to see you. Yeah, you know what, dude? And I saw you get green. I saw that you got green in the Discord community, so good job, man. That's hard. I know what you're going through. 9 dipping below 12. I wish these charts would just like stay loaded and that they wouldn't have to load every time. It's kind of ridiculous that they do have to load. I'm not gonna trade the 10-second chart, but I'm gonna watch it for some potential entry points on either the 20-second or the 1 minute chart. Because it'll kind of give me some indication. Just looking for a op. Right now on 10-second, 5200 is on approach for a down cross. Divergence on the 5200 is about $1.30. About $1.20 actually. From now I'm just gonna call it the 52 because I don't want to say 5200. It's just too many syllables. I can't believe it filled at the low though, man. Always, dude. I hate that. It's like I've always wondered. I'm like, man, it's like they know my exact psychology, like exactly where I'm gonna cut it. So two things. Number one, I should have done a longer term assessment of the market. And number two, I should have traded with a very small contract size from the get. But honestly, I saw this getting like breaking out better. So I was kind of surprised when it rejected the breakout as bad as it did. The low down here is 2150, which it looks like it's bounced off that area several times today. So I think there's pretty reasonable chance that it will bounce again if it drops down to that low. Three-minute TTM is at 2.3. It's looking for a op. It's looking pretty bearish. ES down $27 on the day. 28 area. Right now it's all looking very bearish. And I definitely have some ground to make up. What up, Ollie? Ollie took a fat loss right out of the gate. Yeah, man, huge loss right off the bat. I assessed what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong aside from not cutting fast enough. Was also like not assessing the trade, the whole market, basically because I saw it ripping. So I tried to grab the rip like right off the gate, and got like a little bit of a pullback, and then actually a pretty good sized pullback, and then ripped up, but went one tick below my sell order, and then ripped back down heavily, like really fast. And I was looking for another bounce within that same movement, and it just never bounced. And then I ended up filling pretty much almost at the bottom, unfortunately, for the op to get out of the trade. Okay, this is looking better for this section right here. It's rejected a couple of times at the 50, so obviously I'm sketchy right here. I'll try and take like a quick win, just for
Order filled.
just trying to put ourselves in a slightly better position than we are right now. Really? Went up 2 ticks? Real? Come on. definitely not a slightly better position. All right, 9 is above 12 and got 26 cross. Just needs to go up slightly. I'm just looking for this like quick win. All right, down 1308 on the day. Still have a long way to come back, but I think we can do it. We've done it several times in the past, so I'm not overly worried about it, but it does suck to just start the day off that way. That's okay though. I'm gonna watch for some resistance here at this 200 moving average. Still, like at this point where the chart is right now, I'm gonna wait for that cross because might get a little pop here on it. Looks like we are. I'm going to put a standing order at 26.75. I'm going to take a look at what's going on the 1 minute chart. All right, 1 minute is getting some turnaround. 26.75 I think is too low. I might have to bump up to like 27.50. Yeah, that's not going to work. I think, I don't know. I feel like I need to pull back to like 29. Kind of just missed a lot of this breakout, man. And that's not what I have to be doing. But we are on approach for that 5200 cross. I'll keep that standing order at 29. Nah, dude, it just don't care, man. We're very far extended away from the 9 EMA though, which is why I didn't like just jump in anywhere. Although I wish I had. But we had that extension from the EMA. Let's see if we reject up here at the VWAP. I honestly hope that we do. I want to see a rejection before I see a rip. A rejection would actually make me feel way more comfortable in getting into this trade. But man, that would have been a really nice rip. Holy crap. We're entry at 25. Ripped all the way up 10 bucks. 40 ticks. That's insanity. A lot of volatility today. We're going to capitalize on it. We're going to capitalize on it better than we did at the open. Well, a lot better, obviously. Because we're going to win. All right, we got a cyan switch on that. Here's the pullback on this, what looks to be an ascending wedge. 10 seconds left in this candle. It's probably going to pop up though.
Order filled.
All right, in long at 32.75. I'm going to look to get it at 34.50. I'm hoping that was a 1 minute pullback, not a 3.
Order
All
filled.
right, we just got a 7-tick trade. Pulled back $400 so far. Still down $1,000. This might turn into a 3-minute pullback. Let me check this on the 20-second chart. There's that 5200 cross. It's right below VWAP, which is not a comfortable trading zone for me because sometimes it will reject really heavily right there. And so that's not really a place I wanted to be. I'm a little FOMO'd at this whole section here, but it is what it is. By the way, y'all, support the channel, like and subscribe, all that jazz. Pulling now all the way down to about 30. I'm actually going to look for 30 as a, for support on this, what looks to be a 3-minute pullback, pulling back to the 9 EMA. I'm going to probably join the bid on this candle here.
Order filled.
In at 31.75. Looking for another 7 ticks up to 33.50. Pulled up to 33. I think I might start going for 5 ticks. Try and secure profits a little bit more consistently. Looking for this bounce off this 9 EMA here. Come on.
Order filled.
All right, those 4 ticks back. Now down 9.14 on the day. Trailing max is at 13.90. So we made back about $500 so far. 5,200 is on approach on the 1-minute chart. We're at 28.49 and 39.10. That's still about $10 diverged. I think this needs to cool off some, but you can see this flag formation right here. Now, this last one, though, also had a flag formation that broke to the downside pretty heavily. So this one looks stronger. It was a nice bounce there off of 31 up to 32.75. Gonna go for 5 ticks on these because 7 ticks is just a little bit challenging to get unless you're on these big major rips right here, like from 29 all the way up to 35. And so TTM's at 4.1. I wouldn't mind seeing some leveling off and consolidation here. Let's check this on the 3-minute chart. 3 minutes on cyan switch. We're running into resistance off the 50 exponential moving average on the 3-minute side. 3-minute putting in a green dot candle on the TTM on this new candle that just started. So we may take a trade off of 31.50 area for a move back up towards 34. I'll watch the 20-second chart for entry point. Looks like 31.50 would have been the right entry point. 9 is above 12. Join the bid here.
Order filled.
Should have waited for the candle to go red. I'm in at 33 and a quarter. I'm going to try to get out at 35. Is 35 too high? I think 35 might be slightly too high. I'm going to try to get out at 34.50. Be 5 ticks. 9 is above 12, but not above 26 yet. CTM's at 0.3. I need more buying pressure here. There's not enough buying pressure. There's a little too much resistance right there. I was just trying to get out. I just got out at one tick. It's probably gonna bump, but there's a little bit of bump, but this crossover just didn't happen for like a full minute. That's just too long on the 20-second chart for that to not take place. So that's why I cut it. I probably could have held it, but you know how these things go. I'm gonna jump to this other 50,000 account right now, and I'm going to get this one started just with a 3 and 3. There we go. 9's above 12.
Order filled.
Entered at 33.50, looking for an exit at 34.25. This is the top of this candle here.
Order filled.
Right. Got that one. That's probably one of the only trades I'm going to do on that account for today. Oops. Back to the same account. This account I'm working back. It's down 8.48 on the day. And here's the push up. CTM I feel like needs to cool off on the 1 minute side. So I feel like this section here almost needs to reject, but I don't think it's going to. It might pull back to like 33.75 and then just rip, but not quite there yet. Here's the VWAP. This was the consolidation zone on the 20-second chart. Ich habe so Hunger. Ich habe Hunger. Alright, just gonna check in with y'all. I hope everyone is doing amazing today. So we took our first loss of our first trade of the day was a loss of $1,412. Just crazy. We made back about $600 or so. Afraid to go short? Yeah. Played that PPI data. I honestly didn't even check the PPI, man. Let's do that now. Sometimes I forget to check the market news. I know it's like traditional, like stuff I should be doing. We also got a speech by Governor Waller or Chris Waller. I always want to say Chris Wallace. Running into resistance there at that volume weighted average price, unsurprisingly. Right there at 35. I think that the approach to the 5200 on the 1 minute side is probably going to be the best indication of breaking out through this area. 1 minute VWAP's at $39. So I think there's range between the VWAP on the 20-second chart and the VWAP here at 39. The CTM's been on continuous uproar. I don't know why I call it uproar, but I just thought it sounded right in the moment. It's been a continuous movement, and so I don't know if it just needs to pull back some or whatever, but yikes, man. Pulling down to 36. So we did break above 35. We stopped at 38.25, which is the high of the 200 moving average here. 1 minute finally getting the pullback that I think that we honestly need. I honestly would like to see this pullback to about 33, 32 area and then bounce off that. Let's see what's going on the 10-second chart. I'm not trading on this. I'm just using it as a reference guide at the moment. I don't really trade this chart. I have before to mixed degree of success. I think I'm most accurate on the 1 and the 20-second. Nice big surge up there. When there's like no pullbacks, it kind of honestly makes it more challenging to trade, not easier. But this bounce off VWAP was nice. 36 to 37.25 or so. I have a long way to go to pull this back. I'm gonna take a breather here. Just get stretched. Just endless rip. The 5200 on the 10-second chart is pretty accurate. Alright. Right now, I think I'm going to be watching the 1 minute chart because I actually want to see a rejection at this 200 moving average. I want to see this pull back and maybe find support around 35 or 33. The EMA 35 is all the way down to 31.75. That's a lot of fives. So anywhere from 31 to 35 is where I'd like to see it pull back to. I don't know if we're going to get it, but I think it would be useful. 33 would be the entry level that I think I'd want the most. It's like right here. off the 9 EMA on the 3-minute chart. 5-minute getting a cyan switch, and the 5200, or not 5200, the 1226 and 9 cross. Everything's running into resistance now with the view app up here at 39 bucks. Consolidation is very long. You just reject already so we can get on with our lives. Whew. GTM's pulled back down so far to 4.5. Just let it go, Bulls. Just let it go. Let it go back down. And everybody can buy it lower. And it will be much stronger. Just let it fall. It's okay. There you go. I considered actually shorting that off the off of like 38. I guess it would have been a good short, but I just didn't want to get caught in one of those situations where like it absolutely should pull back, but they buy up like 5,000 contracts and makes it fly up and then fall back down. I hate when they do that. All right, so now that this is actually pulling back, we can start considering some new trades in this area. We're still a ways out on that cross. Still $7 away. Let's keep our eye on the 10-second chart for now. Watch the 20-second chart as well. Popped off a view app, held the view app support on the 20-second chart pretty strongly. I want to see one more pullback and hold on this view app here. Here's a pullback. Dropping down below the 50. This area still looks good. Or is still okay, I should say, for the moment. Okay, 26 is beginning to downtrend. That's what I want to see. I want to see the 26 drop another like 50 cents or maybe even $1. And I want the 9 to just sort of go sideways here for a second and then consolidate. Like really, I just want to see consolidation right here, but I'm watching the slope of the moving averages. So the 26 is currently at 36.75, while the 9 is currently at 35.75. 9 is still dropping. So we'll see how long this consolidates and sells off for. I don't know if we'll get back into red territory on the TCM on the 1 minute side, but like, because it honestly looks like it will likely turn around here. But let's take a look at the 10. The 10, I think, is going to be the fastest chart to figure this information out on. TTM's at 0.45 on the 10-second chart. We'll pop there. 9 above 12. This is why I'm watching the 10-second, because it's really, in my opinion, going to tell me when this turnaround is beginning. By the way, was the PPI data good or bad? Let it go. Let it go. I think 34 is going to act as a support area potentially, unless this just dumps down, but which is always a possibility. Like, you can't make every call. TTM's at 0.2 on the 10-second chart. All right, looking a little better. 9's above 12, but no 26 cross yet. That's why I wait for the 26 cross, because it's like, it sort of lets you think that there's a false break, like right here and right here. So you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna break out, and then it doesn't get the cross, and then it pulls back. So this VWAP here on 10 seconds at 33.50 area. You can see 5200s on approach. This is why I'm watching the 10-second chart, because it's really just sort of letting me know, in my opinion, ahead of time, before the other charts, on when the trend reversal actually will begin to start. And when I say trend reversal, I mean just like another push up towards the likely, I think, the VWAP on the 1 minute side. It's a push towards the 200 moving average right there, which would be $38. So this is pulling back down to right now about 34, which has been the area that's been sort of holding a support right along the EMA 35. So I'm going to keep watching the 10-second chart for that information, which, this could actually end up with a downward cross on the 10-second chart. If that happens, I might take a swift, fast, short. Here's another attempt for a breakout. Might reject again. You can see it rejected here at the 50 and here at the 50. That's why I'm waiting for this cross here, because that's sort of like the confirmation that it will break above the 50, at least for a brief period of time. Okay, there's that there. All right, you're gonna join the bid right here.
Order filled.
In at 36, trying to get out of 36.75 on 3 contracts.
Order filled.
There we go. Got that. Quick $100. Okay, I'm going to switch to the 20-second chart now. 20 seconds getting that crossover as well. I'm going to go for 5 ticks. And if we get a pullback, I'll try and enter on the... Nope, no pullback yet. Try to get in at 36.50, no fill yet. It's like right on the bid.
Order filled.
All right, entered at 36.50, trying to get out of 37.75 on a 5-tick run. TTM stacked up slightly. 9 and
Order
12
filled.
are up. Okay, now we're in all 3 contracts apparently. We weren't. This was 1 contract, that's 2. A little bit of a pullback off this. So the entry could have been slightly better. Ooh, don't go against us. I'm gonna reduce my sell order to 37. TTM's at 0.9. This has got to get above 37. Ready to cut this quick if I have to. Currently down 150 in this trade. TTM's at 0.9. I think it needs to get above 1. Now 0.95. Watching that TTM. I'm gonna cut this. Yeah, I'm out.
Order filled.
Loss on that one, close to $200. Now down 903.50 on the day. It might pop up, but I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna pull back. And there's that pullback. Glad I cut it. So it's okay. Another loss, no big deal. We'll keep working back. You used to use my moving average on the chart, would find yourself getting in way too early and in anticipation of the cross. I've had that problem so many times. You've seen me lose a lot of times on those anticipation trades. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got what works for them. But I've gotten in on those anticipation trades before, man, and just lost plenty of times. And so, it just is what it is. You have to just do your own assessments a lot of the times. So this was a 4-tick loss, and this was a 3-tick gain. We've still come back about $500 off those losses from earlier. 1 minute chart going red on TTM. So the next move I'm really going to look for is going to be a red to yellow on the 1. That one might take a little bit. So I guess I just got to wait for that. We may get a pull back before we see a pull up. Still down about 900 bucks on the day. Account is still up 670. Trailing max at $1,400. There also is that function where I can group trade. I've not tried it yet. So I don't really know how to set it up, and I'm always scared to try new things, especially in Tradeovate, because in Tradeovate, and this isn't something I can test elsewhere, but Tradeovate doesn't allow you to like test on like paper market type stuff. You have to do everything live trading, which I think is dumb. I think that they should provide the opportunity to be able to test things without having to risk your account for when you're testing features. I know that they have like a 2-week, free plan or whatever, like a 2-week free paper trading type thing. So I could sign up with yet another account there, but it's just kind of like annoying because that's only that one account, and it wouldn't even give me the ability to test that function anyway. So it would be nice if they would allow you to like enter like a test environment with your account, and I think they do, but I think you gotta pay like a ridiculous amount of money for it. Just paying anything for it is just ridiculous to me. I think it should just be free with any Tradeovate plan. 9 above 12 on the 10-second chart, and TTM's at 0.25. There was this downward cross here, which I don't know how that's going to react on the 10-second chart, so I don't think I'm going to take any trade here. I would be more interested if this were to move on the 20-second chart in that capacity. The 1-minute side had 30 seconds left in this candle. There's that red to yellow that I mentioned. So this, I think, has room up to 37. Try and get an entry at like 35. I don't know if we'll pull back that much. So we're all the way at 36 now. I'm going to switch to the 20-second chart.
Order filled.
Joining the bid here. 9 is above 12, but no 26 cross yet, but there is a TTM pump there, which is why I took it, because we had 9 above 12 plus TTM. No 1226 cross though, not yet. Intended exit is 36.75, which is the high of this candle. We also have red to yellow on the 1-minute side. There's a 1226 cross on 2TM, 9 above 12. By all accounts, this should push up. And it's not. Come on. I'm gonna give this like one more second. I guess 35 was actually the better entry point. It's not reacting how it should. TTM's now at 1.2. I think that we are gonna see a pop here. Nope. I'm out.
Order filled.
Pretty much almost back down at our original loss. There's the dang pop. You bastard. Now down 1287.50 on the day. Pretty heavy loss. That first loss just put us on tilt, man. Like right off the bat. It was a heavy loss right out of the gate. So gonna wait on this. Hold all the way back to like 33.50. Guys, these moves are like big. Was that 10 tick? That was a 10 tick loss. Damn. You tried group trade on Apex. Reporting is horrible. Apex reporting is terrible. It is so bad. Like it's like days behind my trading. Like 48 hours behind my trading. Like it's crazy how far back it is. Back to even. Be careful. RSI on the 2-minute is down pressure. Man, I wish I could just like use every indicator and just like be able to interpret all of that data. Tried to group trade on Apex. Reporting is horrible with it. Keep opening support cases with them to adjust my P&L. Isn't that ridiculous, man? Yeah, and Tiny, you know that I've like fought back from like some pretty bad tilt situations. Like you've seen me fight back from being like down like $5,000 before. So it's and still come out on top. So it's not impossible to do. I've definitely done it a lot of times. And with days like today with a lot of volatility, um it presents a lot of opportunity but also a lot of risk. So uh it is what it is. Ollie, that's why a lot of the times when I say, like when I'm talking about elite trader funding, we're talking about Apex or whatever. I'm like, Apex is by far the least expensive option. At least it is the least expensive option that I've seen out there in the market. But it's a trade off. You do get to keep a little bit more of your profit. So it has benefits, but there's pros and cons to everything. And essentially, I see that like Apex sort of lacks. I think Apex lacks pretty heavily in the customer service department and the community department. For that aspect of things, I'm like I give them like a 1 to 2 star out of 5. For price, 5 star all the way. But like when I first signed up with them, they didn't even have Tradeovate, and I was like, I spent 2 weeks trying to figure out Ninja Trader, and I was just like, this just isn't gonna work because it's too much. Like the GUI is too outdated for me. Like I kind of moved with the times as time passed, Okay, we finally, man, sort of filled near the bottom of this. It did pull back a little bit more, but what's my trailing max at? 1016. At least we're better off than when we started. Well, at least when we lost that first trade. 9 is above 12 on the 1-minute side. We're running into resistance on the 200 moving average, which is right there at 37. Where's the view up at? View up still at 38.60s. We've been steadily rejecting the 200 moving average for quite a bit. I think that those rejections will begin to come to an end. Gonna join the bid here. Come on. Get the entry. Get the entry. Get the fill.
Order
No fill,
filled.
so I had to fill higher. Unfortunately. So I got the fill at 38. Trying to get out at 39 and a quarter. I think that we're going to break through VWAP here.
Order filled.
There's 5 ticks back in the pocket. Still down 1109 on the day. Still a lot of ground to make up. But we're getting a 1 minute breakout now, which is going to be way more powerful than the other breakouts. I'm going to pull up 10 second. 10 second actually called this right there.
Order filled.
Going the bid at 40.75. I'm trying to get out at 41.50 or 42.50. Switch to the 20-second chart. This may pull back a couple of ticks. Especially because 40 could act as resistance. Given how long it consolidated down there, though, and the fact that we're finally breaking this VWAP, I think that this is going to get this 5200 cross and that this is going to run up. Come on, TTM, load. Load. I might see about switching to TradingView in the future. I've used TradingView pretty extensively in the past and I like it. I'm going to take 2 contracts here. Try and scalp this off like 39 and a quarter.
Order filled.
It also lowered our cost basis. I don't love to do that, but it's been something I've been doing recently. While I'm waiting for the other pullback to just try to mitigate losses. Sometimes it puts me in a worse position though. Come on, load, load, load. I don't know why that TTM got so slow. It didn't used to be that slow. I sort of filled this, like took this long up at the top, man. I think I got wrapped up in the momentum. Today, I very clearly have like more emotion in my trading, which is always scary. I think it's probably due in part to that first L, which I was caught up in that momentum right out of the gate. Just as I saw those rips pretty much right when I logged in, and so I was kind of in a hurry. I think to trade. Come on. So this is where I want to see the bounce happen. Is like right here, right off this area, right off that 9 moving average. I'm on the 20-second chart right now. A lot of risk on today. Is that triple doji? I don't like that. Come on. Buyers, where you at? Step in. Come on, buyers. Step, step, step. Push, 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 push. Let's go. Enough consolidation. Buy. Move it up. Let's do it. ES currently down $13 on the day. Ooh. Hands over the cover button. Pretty bad losing day for me. I have to see this turn around right here, or I gotta bail. I'm seeing my mistakes, but I'm seeing them after the fact. Instead of anticipating them beforehand. I'm out.
Order filled.
That was almost a $1,000 loss. I pretty much just like wrecked my account today. So yeah. Ouch. Halfway to funding, and now basically need to start over on the funding aspect of things. I haven't failed yet, but damn. Now I feel it all throughout my body. I can feel a lot of this like really tense, really bad energy. I can tell you that before I sat down today, I was incredibly stressed. I was incredibly really had a lot of really bad energy flowing through my body before I sat down today. Um and I think that I was in a hurry to get down here, to get down into the office. Um and so I think that all of that sort of added to the stress factors. Like the amount of emotional control that needs to go into trading is it's so high, it's so intense. That in and of itself creates massive amounts of pressure before you ever even sit in the chair. And I think that I just kind of came into the day with a lot of stress. I tried to decompress it and get it out. But it just, I could feel it when I sat down that I was stressed already. So I think I brought that stress into my trading today, and that certainly is affecting, I think, the overall quality of my trading. Actually, pretty a lot. So having said all that, I think I'll let this account cool off here. I'll switch to this other account, which is currently up 103 on the day, and just gonna go for 3 and 3, and that's it. Just focus on 3 and 3, nothing more. This 5200 cross is inbound. Riding right below the VWAP. I'm gonna wait for that strategy to set up. Looks pretty close. There's that strategy setup. And might get an opportunity for a little pullback. Trying to join the bid. I hope it doesn't just run without me, like has happened several times today.
Order filled.
I got in at 39. I'm going for a 3 and 3, so I'm trying to get out of 40 and a quarter. Looks like I could have held through that pullback on the other account, which really sucks because that was like a G lost.
Order filled.
All right, we got that one. This counts up 282. That was actually a 5-tick trade. I thought I was going for a 3 and 3, but apparently I went for a 5 because the 20-second chart was on 5 ticks, which is better anyway. I'm gonna check into this 1-minute chart here. So this has this 200 cross inbound. This is probably about 1 to 2 minutes out. I've traded so long on the 20-second chart that I don't really know how to trade on the 1-minute chart anymore. I totally should have held through that pullback on that other account because it did end up going almost to my full trade idea, but so this account's up 282, the other account's down $2,000. Hit resistance there at 42. All right, now we'll see if we bounce off this 9 moving average. I don't feel like taking an entry off of here though. I'm trying to focus on solely trades that are lower risk, in my opinion. It did bounce, but lower risk for me in terms of my own strategy. All right, we're getting a 5200 cross on the 1 minute side. Volume's still pretty high. High volumes are like 2300 today. Or average volume, I mean. There's a little flag. Currently at 845, so there's probably a pretty decent push inbound. And also we got the 5200 cross on the 1 minute side. Let's check this against the longer time frames. It's like, I think we have room up to 50, 52 area. Get a little pullback now. Going back to 3875 area. No worries, Tiny. Have an awesome day. Nice bounce there off of 39. All right, so we're waiting on a little bit of pullback here. Trying to get my chart right. I feel like I'm always like trying to fit what I need to fit, but also make it wide enough to work with the visual impairment. So at the moment on this 20-second chart, I'm gonna wait for a red to yellow. I'm also gonna try and calm down. I still have like a lot of energy flowing through my body, like way too much energy for trading. I don't know why I bite my fingers a lot. I've always done it. Like my whole life, just like bite my fingers. It's not actually for the finger itself. It's like, I feel like my teeth have like, I don't know, the need to bite into things. I think that's why I like really love beef jerky or just any kind of jerky really. It's just because like I just feel like it's like my teeth need to bite. I don't know why. It's weird. So we did get this crossover the 1 minute side, but it's pretty unspectacular. So was the PPI data good or bad? Because MarketWatch doesn't have the I guess they have the actual 0.4%, or 0.2%, and the forecast was 0.2%, but there's no links out. I guess it hit the forecast, so that's expected, I guess. I don't know. Bouncing off the EMA 35 there. So I'm going to jump to the 20-second chart because I want to see how this is stacking up here. See if it presents our strat, which looks like it's going to, but it's not there yet. I'm not going to anticipate it. That always gets me in trouble. The strat's probably 2 minutes out, maybe a minute and a half if it shows up. It looks like it's about to. 2 times at 1.2, and I think it's going to present itself before it even happens, like before the crossovers even happen. Popped up above 40, which has been a resistance zone. Two times now at 0.6. Right there at 41.40. I think people are anticipating this to break out. I gotta wait for the sell order though, or for the crossover, not the sell order. I was thinking because of these. This candle went all red on sells. I gotta wait for the crossover because that's already hit me a couple of times. But the 9 and 12 and everything is above the 50 EMA, so I feel pretty confident about it. Going to the bid here.
Order filled.
In at 40. I'm gonna try to get out at 41.25 on that cyan switch there. 9's above 12, crossing above the 26 almost. This candle will close. Okay, that one's closed. I'm going to reduce the sell order down to 2 ticks. It's done this to me a couple of times today. I don't think I have the market edge today that I'm used to having on this particular strategy. So I'm gonna try to get out just a single tick. I don't like that they updated the DOM. I don't know if you guys noticed this. It only moves every it only shows every 50 cent. So there's the full, what that would have been. But yeah, they updated this, and now it's broken down on 50 cents, and you could still it's still available there, but it's just I don't know why it's like that. It's kind of odd. I don't want to accidentally fill at the wrong tick. All right, this is looking a little bit better for the breakout. Guy off. Good for inflation, shows slowdown. Yeah, but I mean, come on, dude. 4 point. I mean, you are correct. First off, let me just put that out there. But 4.9% is terrible inflation. That's so bad, dude. But obviously, I could talk all day about inflation and the money supply and supply and demand and just how ridiculously obvious and simple economics seems to be at a very high level. From the most basic level. Obviously, there's so much more intricacy to it, but on a lot of the basic aspects of things, it just seems kind of straightforward, I think. But yeah, so it is good that we have good PPI data. I get a little I get a little heated, man, when I think about like inflation. I'm just like I think I'm still caught up in the concept that it was totally avoidable. And I think I get kind of caught up in that concept and sort of wrapped up in that energy and that kind of wrapped up in that state of mind. So, which I don't think is particularly all that healthy, but it still happens. We still have this resistance here at like 41 area. So this account's up 310, so I'm not going to trade that account anymore because I just want to keep that profit there. We're on approach for the 9 o'clock hour. I can't believe I burnt this account so bad today. Happens, but there's that Eagle Mantis right there. Look for another entry here. This is on the account that I kind of blew up today. I'm just gonna look for an entry here. What's the trailing max? Trailing max at 242. I might go for like just 2 tick scalps on 3 contracts.
Order filled. Order filled.
So a little micro scalp there. Gonna try to work this account back up just slightly, a little bit at a time. I have a lot of resistance at 41. These moving averages are continuing to diverge though. What's the high of the day? High of the day is at 68. Let's take a look at the longer time frames. Let's see what's going on here. This one has the 200 moving average working its way down. Now it's almost at 50. I do think that we're going to get a rip up to 50 at some point in the day. This one's at 55 on the 5-minute chart.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Took another L. Pretty much blew this whole account up. So I guess we're gonna be mainly focused on building this one up, but I think I'm done for the day. I think I definitely I think I probably overtraded on the tilt there. Just because that first trade put me heavily on tilt. I worked my way back some, made back almost $700. But just that first trade put me on tilt the whole day. So really kind of burnt a lot of that account, which is pretty frustrating. Um, and so, I'll have to reflect some and figure out not just what I did wrong, because the answer is not just over trading. It's not that simple. I think there was more going on in terms of my psychology and some other aspects of things. So having said all that, excuse me. My apologies. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. It is 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock push is actually running down very heavily. So I guess we'll see how the day plays out. But I think I'm done for the day. Up in one account, heavy down in another account. So anyway, much love, y'all. I'm gonna jump off. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Good luck out there in the markets. Stay safe. Peace out, y'all. Oh, and we'll see you guys in the Discord community where I'm going to write up my reflection and my results. We'll see you guys there. Peace.